another thing. People like Young Miami, they are shady. They shady because now you want to clap out loud for Sean Diddy Combs, but since he been locked up, baby, you been quiet, baby, quiet as a mouse.
Something crazy just happened in court. And yes, it involves Diddy. The outcome has fans shocked, celebs quiet, and the internet losing it. Young Miami dropped a few posts that have people guessing what side she's really on. And Justin Bieber? Let's just say, his silence is saying a lot. Why hasn't he spoken up? And could this mean he's quietly picking a side? We're breaking down the reactions, the shade, and what might be going down behind the scenes. But before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. All right, let's start with the biggest bombshell. Diddy just walked out of court with a major win. After all the headlines, videos, accusations, and rumors, most people thought this case was going to end his career. But nope, he beat it. And now everyone's asking the same thing. How? This wasn't just some small legal issue. The case had serious weight, with multiple people coming forward, and the internet already had its mind made up. So when news broke that he won, fans, celebs, and the media were all left stunned. Some people are calling it proof that power and money still rule the game. Others think maybe there wasn't enough evidence. Either way, the court made its decision, and Diddy is walking, at least for now. But here's the thing.
And after nearly a 2-month trial with 34 witnesses and hours of salacious testimony, a jury of 8 men and 4 women finds Sean Diddy Combs not guilty of racketeering and sex trafficking.
Just because he won this case doesn't mean he's in the clear. There are still more accusations floating around, and people are watching his every move. His name is still trending for all the wrong reasons. And while the legal system may have spoken, public opinion? That's a whole other story. People are debating online like crazy. Was justice served? Or is this just another example of a celebrity getting off too easy? No matter what side you're on, one thing's for sure. This verdict has changed the vibe completely. Friends, business partners, and fans are suddenly reevaluating everything.
Thank God. Thank God.
And this was his family outside federal court moments after the verdict was read.
Hey, yo, we love y'all. We love everybody watching. So happy. Pop's coming home. God bless. God bless the whole world.
Let Puffy go! Let Puffy go!
A spectacle in Lower Manhattan, fitting for a global icon. Supporters waving bottles of baby oil, and Combs' mother giving a thumbs up and blowing kisses to the crowd, chanting for his release.
I would have probably voted not guilty on everything, only because I feel that the government overcharged and overreached.
But along with his supporters out here, detractors too, hurling cheers and jeers at his family as they entered and left court. Former fans say, even though Diddy was found not guilty of the most serious charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, the trial revealed a dark side that cannot be ignored.
Diddy he's not a good man.
Now let's talk about Young Miami, because all eyes are definitely on her right now. As someone who's been publicly close to Diddy, people have been waiting to see what she'd say or do after the verdict. And while she hasn't dropped a long statement or interview, she has been posting. And fans are dissecting every word.
I met Diddy at Peak Party, and I met him when he was in a love era. And I met Diddy when the world was celebrating him and giving him his flowers while he was alive. Like he was getting the Global Icon Award, the Lifetime Achievement Award, the Key to the City. He had a new album that was coming out. So I was celebrating him with the world. And I just feel like everybody trying to crucify me for it. Like, you was his biggest advocate, you was his cheerleader, but I was just celebrating when the world was celebrating him. So why am I being crucified, or why am I being separated?
She's been sharing pics, tweeting like usual, even posting some spiritual and positive vibes only type quotes. At first glance, it might look like business as usual, but people are asking, is she standing by Diddy or quietly backing away? And the timing? Super important. Right after Diddy walked free, which, let's be honest, shocked just about everyone, her posts started gaining attention fast. Some fans think she's staying loyal and trying to show support without being too obvious. And then, right after the verdict dropped, she posted a short clip of Justin Bieber. No caption, no context. And honestly, she might be playing this smarter than people think. She's not locking herself in, but she's not disappearing either. She's giving just enough to stay relevant, without getting dragged into the storm completely. But of course, that hasn't stopped the internet. Some are defending her, saying she owes no one an explanation. Others say she was silent when Diddy needed her the most, and now she is celebrating his win.
And another thing, people like Young Miami, they are shady. They shady because now you want to clap out loud for Sean Diddy Combs, but since he been locked up, baby, you been quiet, baby, quiet as a mouse, crickets. Young Money's message saying, girl bye, girl bye, girl bye, because you had nothing to say about Sean Diddy Combs when he was locked up for the past eight months, girl. So let me just say this for the record, because I've been meaning to get this off of my chest. If Cassie Ventura participated in the freak-offs, if Jane, quote-unquote, the baby mama, participate in the freak-offs, do you think for 1 second that we don't think that Young Miami participated in the freak-offs? Girl, just bye, girl.
Now let's get into Justin Bieber. Because while Young Miami is giving soft signals, Justin is giving us something totally different. No, he's not speaking on Diddy, but he is posting, and fans are definitely paying attention. Lately, Justin's been active on Instagram again, but not in the way people expected. Instead of addressing the headlines or commenting on anything court-related, he's been posting about detoxing, spending time with family, and protecting his peace. We're talking juice cleanses, morning hikes, soft lighting, Bible verses, and Hailey Bieber appreciation posts. Still, the silence about Diddy hasn't gone unnoticed. People know they go way back. Diddy was once seen as a mentor to Justin, especially in his teen years, which is why people expected something. Instead, we're getting nature selfies, smoothie recipes, and captions like, "Peace greater than pressure." And that's when the internet did what it always does, started reading between the lines. Is this his way of subtly cutting ties? Or is he just living his life and ignoring the drama? Either way, people know they go way back. Diddy was once seen as a mentor to Justin, especially in his early career, and especially when Justin actually talked about him during the investigation. While it wasn't explosive, insiders say he gave a calm but honest account of what he experienced as a teen in that circle. Nothing wild, but enough to raise eyebrows.
Meanwhile, pop star Justin Bieber is reportedly shutting down rumors that he was a victim of Diddy's after social media posts raised concerns about the pop star's mental health. Sources tell TMZ Bieber became friends with Diddy's sons, Justin and Quincy, and any interactions he had with Combs were, quote, performative.
Now at this point, even with a legal win, it's clear. Hollywood is done with Diddy. His reputation has taken too many hits, and the industry seems ready to leave him behind. No matter what the court says, the vibe in entertainment has completely shifted. And not in his favor. The thing is, cancel culture in Hollywood doesn't always come with a loud announcement. It happens quietly. Meetings stop, invitations dry up, collabs fall through, people unfollow, unfriendly, and unlink, all without saying a word. And that's exactly what seems to be happening right now. Even though Diddy hasn't been convicted of anything in this specific case, the damage is already done. The videos, the rumors, the stories, they've all left a mark. And most artists, brands, and networks don't want to be anywhere near that kind of controversy. People in the industry are playing it safe, but still, some are standing by him. And that's turning heads. And let's be real.
You dig. Yeah, man. I told y'all, man. I told y'all Diddy was coming home, like Boosie daughter was saying. Say, man, all y'all funny bunny mother frickers, man, you know what I'm saying? Who wanted to see Diddy guilty, man. How y'all?
Public image matters more than ever. In 2025, one wrong association can mess up an entire career. Diddy might still have money and power, but the influence, the respect, that seems to be fading. His name doesn't carry the same weight anymore, and the silence from fellow artists and business partners says more than any statement ever could. And things behind the scenes aren't looking much better. During the recent verdict, even the judge reportedly lost patience when news started leaking from inside the courtroom before it was supposed to. That kind of chaos only adds to the mess, and it's another reason why people in the industry are keeping their distance.
Before the jury came in, the judge scolded attorneys from both parties. He was upset about an online article. He didn't say which one, but it discussed sealed material. When he asked attorneys from both parties if they knew the source of the leak, they said no, and the judge said, quote, "Someone is lying." The judge said there's a gag order in the case, and violation of that could result in civil or criminal contempt charges. He warned them, there is no passing the buck anymore. The buck stops with you. They're also going to be addressing an issue with another juror later today. You may remember yesterday, the judge dismissed juror number 6 and replaced him with an alternate. This is a separate issue they will be dealing with separately, another juror later today. Prosecutors also said they may rest their case as early as tomorrow. The defense expects their case to last anywhere from 2 to 5 days, so the judge pointed out he could be charging the jury next week.
Well, even if Diddy tries to come back with new music, a docuseries, or some big public moment, it won't hit the same. The industry has moved on, and it doesn't seem like it's looking back. For Diddy, the door might not be locked forever, but right now, it's definitely closed. But here's the real question. Do you think Diddy's done for good, or is there still a comeback waiting? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're reading everything.